How's it going, everybody? I'm Lewis and we've got a new newspost from the Old School RuneScape team. This is addressing third-party clients. So as we all know, so many players use third-party clients to play the game. This has been a bit of a touchy issue for quite a while between people who use clients and don't. And I believe there's a few HD clients coming out soon that lots of people will want to use. So obviously this is a good time for the Old School RuneScape team to address issues they have with them. First of all, when you use a third-party client, it's unauthorized and it has a lot of risk. You're trusting all of your account details to whoever creates the client. When it comes to third-party clients, and according to Jagex, specifically HD clients, it's really hard for them to distinguish between a bot and these clients that you'd be using. So if you're using one of these clients, there's a high possibility that they'll be able to flag you as a bot and you could get banned. They could address this issue by having a lot more support for third-party clients. However, if they do that, then that means bots get an increasing amount of support. So obviously that can't be an option. When these HD clients are available and players are using them regularly, just in the usual way they play RuneScape, they could get banned. And obviously Jagex are going to get a lot of appeals from players claiming they were banned for just using a client and they weren't botting, so it's completely unfair for them to get a botting ban. And obviously they would love to review all of those and say, hey, yeah, you weren't botting, and let them play. However, like they said, it's very hard to distinguish if it's a bot or just one of these third-party clients. And people that actually do bot will be able to take advantage of this situation. They'll be able to bot, get banned, and say, hang on, I was totally using a HD client or a third-party client, but in reality, they were botting. So for that reason, they're going to have to completely ignore any appeals players will give for being banned on unauthorized clients. Specifically the ones that process the graphics differently to the official client. And like I touched upon before, with a third-party client, they're completely unauthorized. Jagex don't have any control over the information that you give to the third-party client. So if you value your account, be very careful if you want to use a third-party client. And I would add to that if a third-party client is charging you money to use it, then number one, make sure you are actually getting the service you're paying for, and just be careful with the money you spend on it. Obviously, a lot of people are using things like RS Buddy, and they're paying for a premium service on that, which I think is completely ridiculous. I understand that the developers might want a little bit of money for their efforts, but I think having additional features is the wrong way about going around that. Especially ones that, in my own opinion, are completely cheating, and it's effectively botting. It tells you when and where to click. All you have to do is actually perform the click itself. If you didn't have to do that, then it would actually be a bot client, and in fact, that's how RS Buddy started. It was a bot client. So obviously, be careful out there. Jagex obviously don't want us to lose and have issues with our accounts, and it's so much easier for them if we're just using official clients or clients that we know are very safe. Which, at the moment, the only one that they can 100% prove is safe is the official Jagex client. You may be using another client and think, it's perfectly safe, I've used this for years, but there's no way that Jagex can guarantee that. Hopefully this post will let us players realise where we're putting our information and be careful about it. I'm sure there are plenty of third-party clients out there that are genuinely just there for us to play the game and have fun. However, there are going to be malicious ones out there, and there is obviously going to be ones that will do botting. And now we know the fact that ones that will process graphics differently to the official client will potentially be flagged as bots. Then we can be very careful if we want to use one of those. Personally, I have seen some of the efforts around these HD clients, and I think they look fantastic. However, this has scared me a little bit. I'm very cautious about it, and I don't think I'll be rushing to play one soon. I mean, graphics are good in game, but this is Old School RuneScape, and I can appreciate the old school graphics. If you want to discuss this news post at all, go on forums or do so in my comments below. Click here to watch my video on the latest Old School RuneScape update, Last Man Standing. And if you're interested in what's happening this month in Old School RuneScape, please click here for my video on August, the month ahead. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, devlogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.